Live and in Technicolor from the Boulder Coffee Cafe, conveniently located minutes from everywhere. Now there's a geographical oddity, Johnny, don't you think? Minutes from everywhere in Pagosa country. The Boulder Coffee Cafe, coming to you live on another beautiful winter morning. Hey, Johnny!
You know, I have to say it is absolutely gorgeous here at the Boulder Coffee Cafe. And if you look outside, you can see Pagosa Peak. There is not a cloud in sight today.
Yeah. Oh, it's gorgeous. Yep. What do they call those blueberry days?
Blueberry days?
No, bluebird days.
Well, you know, we missed you last week and you got sick. And everybody was getting sick in the paper as well as getting sick in real life.
I got sick from the paper.
No, you didn't do that. That's, you know, we got to plug the Pagosa Sun. So we're going to talk about some of the headlines today in the Pagosa Sun, but you can go to the pagosasun.com and check out all the
local
correct
activities
stories.
And the correct stories, because we're all about misinformation.
Misinformation.
That's right.
Well, I guess I got to do a wrap up. We were talking about Pagosa Sounds.
Last weekend, which I missed due to illness.
It's okay. It's okay. Anyways, Pagosa Sounds went very well. It was great. There was belly dancing. There was music. There was you know, snacks. I always like the snacks.
Yeah. Deb, do you belly dance?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh, you
Deb
belly dance.
So.
Well,
belly dancing Tuesdays here at the Boulder Coffee.
Don't say that. They'll expect to come down and get some coffee and see some belly dancing.
Yeah. So the concert went well.
Concert went great. I think I don't know what the total amount was, but I think there was I thought there was a couple hundred people, but maybe there's like 150. Maybe my countometer is a little bit off, but you know, we'll see.
Yeah, mine was. It was spinning backwards.
Yeah.
For a few days.
But talking music, there's something coming up. There's the Follies coming up.
Hey, Follies! It's Follies time again, and there's me.
Look really closely. Did I get it? Yeah, there you are.
Yep.
Follies.
Striking a pose.
So tell us about the Follies. I know that this is how many years have you guys been doing it?
Well, we took a break for a few years. There just weren't enough people here, frankly, to do it. They were making too much money, too. So nobody wanted to do any, you know.
So what's the deal now? It's like they don't make any money, or they make enough money, or you're paying them like
we're poor but happy.
Oh, poor.
I think that's the, you know, that's the defining characteristic of Pagosa Springsians now, is that we're poor but happy.
Happy but poor.
That's true. Look where we live.
Well, why don't we put that first though? Why don't we say happy but poor?
Happy but poor.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when you say, don't say poor, like, because that sounds like, you know what I'm saying?
I know. It's
poor. Poor. Like Grey Poupon.
Poor.
Yeah, there you go.
It's French.
Yep.
It means less scratch than someone.
Okay, well, so tell us about some of these headlines. Some of the headlines.
Headlines in the paper, obviously the lease. The group with the lease. I don't even know if we should get into it, Chad. It's so controversial.
Really?
It's divisive. It's brought people together in ways I don't know they haven't been in a long time. Full commissioner meetings.
Well, I guess it's good and bad. It's like an earthquake. No, this is true. You know, I grew up in Los Angeles, California, and was part of the entertainment field, and I'm still part of the entertainment field for many years. But this is what I noticed. I noticed that when an earthquake happens, you know, you don't get to see your neighbors, and then all of a sudden you see your neighbors out on the street, and they're, you know, they're wearing their clothes that they wear to bed. Right. Sometimes it's a little bit too risque, but I have noticed that it kind of brings the community together.
Yeah, very true.
No, it's true.
It's like a Thanksgiving dinner, though, because there's a lot of, you know, Uncle Jed's been drinking already. Yeah. So there's a little anger there, some unresolved issues. Yeah. I think what we're looking at.
So, and this thing, you know, it's close to my heart because it's music, and like the earthquake, I'd go outside to see my neighbors. My neighbors were producing people like Aaron Neville and Linda Ronstadt, and I'd say, hey, how you doing, you know? And I'd come down to the studio and hang out with you and work with you, and I worked with this guy for years based on, you know, a bad, I guess, earthquake. And so
there you go.
So
happy accidents.
Yeah. Right. So what's happening is this is kind of shaking up the community, I guess, because this is a music-related thing that they're trying to do down there on... Is it Hot Springs Boulevard or something?
On Hot Springs Boulevard. There's a couple issues, Johnny, though.
Yeah.
Okay, one is the donation of a tent.
Oh, okay.
A tent's been donated for this. It's the lease part of this deal that's really got people's feathers ruffled around here.
But I would think that, you know, I just found out that this was a music-related thing yesterday. So, like, I'm really new to this whole subject.
Oh, music, okay.
Well, no. But I would think, you know, with the folk festival, you're wearing a folk festival thing, that it actually brings business to the community.
Oh my gosh!
No, I mean, am I wrong
in a
or
huge
right?
way? In a very huge way. So that's not the issue.
What's the issue?
The issue is backdoor dealings, right? It's the backdoor dealings, and there are aggrieved parties. All right, not everyone was allowed to say bid on that lot for I'll give you $1.50 a year instead of $1 a year. How about that?
So it's like eBay, but nobody. It was like a private auction where
it was a private auction. It was a buy now. No, it was the buy now option on the Hot Springs property for $1 a year for a million years.
I can see how that gets people upset. Anytime I stumble upon an auction on eBay, and all of a sudden it says something I really want, it says private auction.
Oh, how does that work? Well, hey, why don't we talk about eBay? I love eBay. I've been on there for 12, 14 years.
eBay is really simple. You just search for something, you find it, but every once in a while you find a private auction and they won't let you bid on it. So it's kind of like, I guess,
it's a members only auction. I mean, how do you get in there? How do you get the?
Well, you got to email the seller and say, I don't know what the deal is. So I'm like, I'm wearing a skirt or I'm wearing, some. I don't know what.
So they have to vet you. They have to make sure that you got the cash.
I guess.
Scratch.
I don't know what.
You got to ante up.
I don't know what this story is, but I always feel excluded. But going back to this, so that's kind of what's ruffling everybody's feathers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not the idea of bringing music. It's hey, there was a deal done here. Not everybody had all the information.
Oh. We'll have to find out some more information and go kind of do like a news reporter thing and say, hey, what's really going on? Mm-hmm. And then
but you need some snappy background music.
Oh, I'll do it.
If we ever get a budget for this show, we could do that. We could get special effects, and then we could get somebody to edit it. Let's get an intern.
Yeah, think positive.
Send your resumes in to edit Mark and Johnny show for South of the Equator, the Johnny and Mark show.
Think positive. Just go right below this little video right here. There's a little donate button. Just go ahead and donate.
Buy now.
Yeah, and you get better quality video. We can upgrade to better cameras.
We can HD. I think we'll be shooting next week in HD.
No, everybody's going HD. Let's go DH.
DH, like DH Lawrence.
Well, that's pretty poetic, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he was. But I don't know if he knew Technicolor or had the technical expertise that you do, Johnny.
Oh, I don't know. We're getting off subject, dude.
That's all right. I don't have anything else. I think we should
you got cue cards, man.
I got, no, we already did that. That was the intro. And these are all blank. Right.
He's not kidding. Look, he's got all these cue cards and they're blank.
You know what? We got to get an audience. Yeah. This is every Friday morning. We promise we will show up here and we will do the show. We need people in the audience.
We do have an audience, and the thing is, if we get more people in the audience, it's like a count, like a town meeting. Mm-hmm. The more people you have, the more opinions you got.
And we really look. I wish that gentleman had hung around. That might have been interesting.
Oh yeah. No. Did you say that gentleman's a lady?
She was a woman.
Oops. Sorry,
no,
miss.
Before that. Okay.
No, not that one. Anyways, what other? Do we have any web pics? Did you find anything on the internet that's pretty cool?
No, I've been down in the trenches, so
really?
I haven't been. Yeah, I have not been exploring the
internet,
the interweb,
the interweb.
Interweb.
Mm.
So we got a couple minutes. What do you want to talk about, John?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you got to get.
Hey, how about your microphone book? Here's a plug for Johnny. Has written a book on microphones.
No, writing a book. Don't say that. Say in the process, or else.
In the process.
I'm not even going to tell him. I'm not even going to tell him where the website is, because here's the thing: and you get all those people going to it and saying, "Hey, there's not enough content. I want more content."
Okay.
But I will say, I'm going to Los Angeles, California. Not this week, but next week, and I'm going to be talking to John Chiodini about performing here for the little jazz music thing I do down at the river. So that's pagosajazz.com, and I'll have more information on pagosamusic.com. But John Chiodini is a Grammy award-winning
there we go. That's great.
Guitar player.
See, if I knew if I dug deep enough, Johnny, we'd get some info out of it.
I know.
So when can we look forward to that? Sometime this summer?
Yeah, I'm going to put the dates up there, but it's going to be it's the second annual one. Mm-hmm. It's the second one. So this is pretty happening. But I'm also talking about doing a gospel music.
Oh, I'm in.
I know.
Oh, totally.
Okay, well
we got 20 seconds.
Okay, 20 seconds. Let's try you out. Sing Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace.
He's hired. Anyways,
I sang in the choir for years.
Give him a wrap up. Give him a wrap up so we can get out of here.
Wrap up in 8 seconds. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're at the Boulder Coffee Cafe. I'm Johnny. He's Mark.
and we're doing the Pagosa show. Bye.
Bye. Have a great week.